The aim is never to become a master of the world, but to be mastered by it. Do you wish to see God's love? Look at the cross. Do you wish to see God's wrath? Look at the cross. Effective prayer is the fruit of a relationship with God, not a technique for acquiring blessings. Either worrying drives out prayer, or prayer drives out worrying. All of us would be wiser if we would resolve never to put people down, except on our prayer lists. The place where God has supremely destroyed all human arrogance and pretension is the cross. There is a certain kind of maturity that can be attained only through the discipline of suffering. True freedom is not the liberty to do anything we please, but the liberty to do what we ought, and it's genuine liberty because doing what we ought now pleases us. It was not nails that held Jesus to that wretched cross. It was his unqualified resolution, out of love for his Father, to do his Father's will, and it was his love for sinners like me. Much praying is not done because we do not plan to pray. We do not drift into spiritual life. We do not drift into disciplined prayer. We will not grow in prayer unless we plan to pray. That means we must self-consciously set aside time to do nothing but pray. The Bible is endlessly interesting because it's God's story, and God by nature is himself endlessly interesting. The Bible is an ever-flowing fountain. The more you read it, the more you find its truth and beauty to be inexhaustible. A prayerless person is a disaster waiting to happen. Our prayers may be an index of how small and self-centered our world is. If the text is God's word, it's appropriate that we respond with reverence, a certain fear, a holy joy, a questing obedience. Sin corrupts even our good deeds. We injure our shoulder trying to pat ourselves on the back. We are lost when human opinion means more to us than God. Many of us in our praying are like nasty little boys who ring front doorbells and run away before anyone answers. If we harbor bitterness and resentment, praying is little more than wasted time and effort. The way you lose the gospel is not by denying it, but by assuming it. Sin defies God, utterly corrupts each individual, corrodes all social relationships and issues in death. Imagination is a God-given gift, but if it is fed dirt by the eye, it will be dirty. All sin, not least sexual sin, begins with the imagination. Hell is not filled with people who are deeply sorry for their sins. It's filled with people who for all eternity still shake their puny fist in the face of God Almighty. The more clearly we see sin's horror, the more we shall treasure the cross. That God normally operates the universe, constantly makes science possible. Sin is social, although it's first and foremost defiance of God. There is no sin that does not touch the lives of others. Be patient. It's better to be a chastened saint than a carefree sinner. God's purpose for the man and woman He redeems is not simply to have them believe certain truths, but to transform them in a lifelong process that stretches toward heaven.